Put your hands together for Ros from Rich Glen Oils. And her husband.
And my husband, Daimien.
Thank you. So you guys, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful trophies.
Beautiful trophies. Yes, we won gold for our lemon and lime agamato on the golf.
Yep.
And we had the dinner today and they presented us with Grand Champion. And we also won the Victorian Award. What is it? The Victorian
Where is it? I think it was this one. For Best Victorian Product.
Yes.
Was it that one?
Yes. The Victorian
I'll take it from there and you can read from it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
There we go.
So we actually
You just got
won.
it this afternoon.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a bit tongue-tied. The 2011 Victorian Government Award for Best Victorian Product. So, yeah, we're
Well, what do
really
you think? All right, well, I'll get out of here and I'll let you get on with it. Have fun, you guys. And you're in good hands. I'll see you later.
Thank you. I'll just pop these down.
Tasting plates. We're going to go through tasting plates.
Tasting plates,
I'll
yes.
tell a little bit about us. We're a family-owned business. We're based in Yarrawonga, north of thanks, darling. I can't do anything without it.
That's better.
We're based about 280 k's north of Melbourne. We've got 36,000 olive trees, and we produce anywhere from 120 to 180,000 litres of olive oil each year of extra virgin cold pressed olive oil. And this is just a few of our products. We've got about over 20 products, so they're just a sample and what you've got in front of us. So what else are we going to go? We're going to try the oils, or are you going to
Yeah, we'll try the oils. What we won the award today for was the lemon and lime. So that's the first one. That's the one in the little cup on your left. So the way we make this, yes, that's the one. Yep. The way we make this oil is, well, Damien's the craftsman, but we use the fresh olives off the tree and we press them with whole lemons and limes. So there's a lot of lime and lemon oil on the market, but a lot of olive oil companies actually, they import a lemon or lime extract and they add it to the extra virgin olive oil.
And that's called infused olive oil.
Yes.
So when you're trying this, just put the cup in the palm of your hand, put your hand over the top, and just swirl it up. So bring it up to like room temperature or body temperature. So just swirl it around.
So you sort of warm it up and swirl it around, and then smell it. You'll smell the beautiful lemon and lime flavours.
So that really enhances the aroma because it's fantastic on steamed vegetables or cooked fish. It's ideal. So that just gives you the aroma just doing that, and just slurp away. So when you pour it into your mouth, just sort of like gurgle it, like slurp it with air, trying to splash it all over your mouth, and that's where you get the full aroma and the taste.
All the olive oil experts, when a lot of people taste oil, they just dip the bread in it and taste it. But if you really want to taste all the different characteristics, you swirl it in your mouth, like you drink it, you leave it on your palate, swirl it around, and your tongue should be, your whole mouth should be bursting with different flavours. Yeah, so can you taste the beautiful lemon and lime flavours? Yeah, so that's beautiful on steamed vegetables, all different salads. We use it most nights just on our salad with a little bit of vinegar, fresh cracked salt and pepper. It's gorgeous. We use it to cook all of our fish in, seafood, chicken on the barbecue. It's nice to marinate your meals with as well. And also making cakes. If you wanted to make if you've got a recipe for a lemon cake or whatever orange cake or just a plain butter cake, you can omit the butter. So if it has 200 grams of butter, you can actually change that for the olive oil. So you're getting, butter's really not that healthy, but olive oil is full of vitamins and antioxidants. So if you've got a recipe that says 200 grams of butter, you can replace that with 200 mils of olive oil. And you should use, for cooking, the best oil to cook with is cold pressed extra virgin olive oil, because you can cook with it up to 200 degrees and it still retains all its vitamins and antioxidants. So if you're buying extra virgin olive oil, sorry, like in Australia we only do one pressing, so it's all cold pressed. You've got to be careful of the imported ones, the ones that, off the supermarket shelf.
They use clever marketing, always like extra light or pure, and they are very, very low grade and not very good for your health. And there's no health benefits at all with those.
Yeah, they've actually been chemically treated and heat treated, so they're very, very unhealthy. So if you want good olive oil that's good for your health, has all the health benefits, you need to buy cold pressed extra virgin. And if you go, there's a lot of beautiful Australian olive oils in the shops, so you're getting the real deal. So that's a lemon and lime, and they even say the CSIRO could recommend that you have 2 tablespoons a day for good health. So even Weight Watchers recommend a tablespoon a day. So
we're both 55 years old. We don't look at.
So yeah, they're good for lots and lots of things. So we'll move on now to so that's a lemon and lime aggravato oil. That's one we won the big award for today. The dressing that's in front of that, the first dressing, that's a lemon and lime aggravato poppy seed dressing. So with this one, it's beautiful directly on your salad. It's beautiful. Daimien marinates meat with.
Yeah, it's great for marinating chicken. All 3 of them are great for marinating chicken.
Yeah.
All roast potatoes, drizzle on your potatoes, put them in the oven. It's a real sticky, sticks on, coats up and roasts very, very well. All 3.
Potatoes. So yeah, you should be able to taste lots of a little bit of sweetness, and the lemon and lime comes through. So yeah, it's quite lovely.
That's the base product of that, apart from the poppy seeds, is the lemon and lime oil.
What do you think of that one? Nice and sweet.
It's great even just for fresh seafood, prawn tails, dipping in. It's just so versatile. It's just not a salad dressing.
Yeah. Now the next one, the one in the middle, is our original poppy seed dressing, and it's just made with our cold pressed extra virgin, which is this one here. This is our signature range, and we start off, we have it in small bottles, and then we also have it in large. We have it in 2 litre casks, 10 litre casks, and 18 litre casks. So I'm going to quickly make up a quick salad with the poppy seed dressing, and then we'll give you a bit of tasting of that. So it's as easy as, we've got lots of recipes on our website. So if you go into www.richglenoliveoil.com, you'll see lots of recipes on there. So this is just a really, really quick salad. I'm just doing it vegetarian. Actually, there's the brochures outside too. We should have those out. So I'm just doing a vegetarian. So I've got some beautiful fresh spinach leaves here. And I've cut up some fresh pear. So you can put pear, you can put apple. I've got some fresh pear and some mandarins that I've just chopped up. Some salad onion, nice red onion, and some freshly chopped fennel. I love to put nuts in too, like if you've got some walnuts or some toasted pine nuts, put those in as well. Walnuts are really, really beautiful. So I'll just give that a bit of a stir. Yeah, I think Sarah's handing out some brochures just to show you what products we have and where they're available in Melbourne. Yep, no, there's one down there actually, just give that a shake. So you can see you can put really as much or as little as you like. Also, another quick and easy meal with this, if you buy barbecue chicken just from the supermarket, rip it up, and then you've got a whole hearty meal, a bit of meat and a bit of salad. I've got some beautiful fresh baby herbs here, which are lovely. Some of really is. You can just pop in anything. Now the poppy seed, I've got mine in a big bulk container here, but it comes in the 250ml. So you just put a fair old squirt of that. So this has about 50% of the extra virgin olive oil, so it's still very healthy. So I'll just toss it around. We'll give everyone a bit of a taste. But have a look on the website because there are lots of lovely recipes for different salads on there. It's even beautiful, the poppy seed's really beautiful on meats as well, like corned beef and steak. Lovely on your sandwiches.
Corn meat.
Corned beef, yep, it's beautiful on corned beef. So we will, making a bit of a mess here, but would everyone like a taste of that? So we'll send that out. I think Sarah's going to pop that into some little containers and we can hand that out.
Here we go, Sarah. Have you done with it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so we'll just hand that out into some little bowls. So that's the poppy seed salad dressing. So if you like, you can have you might have already had a little taste. You can taste it's quite mustardy, but it's beautiful when you get, all the lovely greens. And we also make, we've got a new range out here which are meat rub. So they're made with, I can just take this down, if you can all see it, it's actually salt, olive oil, and like ground up lemons and limes and pepper. And like you just give it a good mix, you rub it on your steaks or your chicken or your fish. It goes a long way. I think Damien says...
We do a lot of roasting because we're caterers as well, so they'll do roughly about 40 kilo of meat. And you can even just put a good tablespoon with a few steaks and just marinate, let it sit in the steak for a while. You don't put too much, otherwise because it's very concentrated, as I said. It does about 40 kilo of meat.
So it's just made with the beautiful lemon and lime oil, herbs and salt. And quite often, like Damien's a butcher, he's got a butcher shop, so he'll bring home all the offcuts. So I'll just throw them in a big stainless steel bowl, put in like a dessert spoon full of the salt meat rub, toss it all around, just let it sit for 10 minutes and then barbecue it. And it's just adds such a beautiful flavour. And so we'll move on next to the chili oil. Now it's a little bit fiery, so if you don't like chili, just be a little bit aware. You'll have that one after, because you might need the sweetness. So the chili oil is done the same way as we do the lemon and lime. So we throw in like a bin of fresh chilies, fresh big chilies. We source all our chilies and our lemons and limes locally. So the chilies and the olives get put in the hammer mill and
it is hot.
Squashed. What do you say? It's hot.
I'm
Yes.
just making sure it
Yes. And so you've got that beautiful fresh. It's almost like a capsicum-y chili flavour. We love this one. What do you have it on, Dan?
This is great, just on toast, tomato, and you drizzle a bit of this chili oil on. It's just fantastic. And being aggramato, you'll just start feeling it. It won't hit you with a burst straight away, but it will just get hotter and hotter. So yeah, it's very nice, and that's one of the big differences between an aggramato and an infused oil. Whereas you buy an infused chili oil, you'll get that burst punch straight away. Whereas this is, and the whole room is just, it just burns your eyes just with the aroma in the room. So it's quite nice making if you're not in the room. But yeah, the rewards are with that. And last year, that's what we won. Gold medal here at the Royal Melbourne Show and the Grand Champion, so it's now got a brother with the lemon.
Yeah, so it's pretty fiery, but it's beautiful on everything. You can cook with it. It's lovely drizzled on even your bolognese pasta. A little bit of a drizzle over the top when you finish, or on your risottos. Really lovely. So that's the chili extra virgin olive oil. Now the last one on the plate that's made from our chili oil. So it's not hot, it's not hot like that one because we add sugar and vinegar and that to it. So that's chili and garlic poppy seed dressing. So that one there is beautiful on salads. It's nice to marinate your meats with. A little trick I do at home is with pumpkin. I microwave my pumpkin for 5 minutes in the microwave, and then I toss it in the sweet chili and garlic poppy seed dressing. And then roast it in the oven, like blacken it up in the oven. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's just had that lovely nutty sweet flavour. But it's beautiful, all just mixed in hot pasta, potato salads, risottos, that sort of thing. So yeah, really, really nice flavour. So getting back to the olive oils that you buy, I just wanted to mention too, the Department of Primary Industries, they actually did tests on 20 of the imported oils. So you see a lot of, on the supermarket shelves are just flooded with olive oil, and I think people are just so confused with what to buy. They see tins of Moro for $20 a tin. There's lots and lots of, you think that are bargains, but they're really not. Like a lot
We
of
hear it all the time.
Yeah, we do hear it all the time, but they did tests on 20 imported oils and 18 of them failed the test. So if you're buying olive oil, go Australian, because in Australia all olive oil is great oil. And you've got, even the test that they did, they just found a lot of the imported oils, they said, was even up to 8 years old, so it would have no nutritional value at all. So really you're just wasting your money. You really want to buy cold pressed extra virgin and Australian, because that's the one that's great for blood pressure, cholesterol, arthritis, diabetes, and so many things. So does anyone want to ask any questions? Sorry? Oh, as far as storing your oil and eating it up, yes, okay. The best way to store your oil is actually in a cask. We've had it for a couple of years. Do you want to explain the cask?
Yeah, well, you mean just as in oil in general, or just what you can buy once you've...
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people recommend no more than 4 months. But like when you're talking 500 ml bottle, if you're very liberal, you should go with that. Use that within a week.
Yeah. But don't save it for special occasions. I remember, I think it was Matt Moran, celebrity chef, he was on TV talking about olive oil, and he said he went to some friend's house and they'd been saving up this oil. They'd only used it once or twice, and they brought it out and tipped it all over. They had the bread dipping thing, and he tasted it, and it was disgusting. It was rancid. And he said something to them, and they said, oh, we only save it for special occasions. But it's it's really at its best for 4 months. Once you open a bottle, try and use it up in a few months.
We do have, we've trialled this out in the Wagga. DPI have been doing a bit of research on it. It's with a cask, so it's like a wine cask. That's the best way of putting it. So when we're packaging it, it's sealed, flushed with nitrogen. So when you're using the olive oil, if you're not very sparingly with it, and big users, it goes away because oxygen can't get into the cask.
Yes,
and
so
that's one of the main things that deteriorate olive oil. Just same with the wine. You open a bottle of wine, you best consume that within that evening. It's not the same the following morning. Indeed. But yeah, so if you're a big user of olive oil, that's the 4 litre cans, or like our big people who use a lot of it, they won't worry about with a 2 litre cask or a 4 litre can. They'll go 10, 20 litres. So
just use it up. I mean, think of it as a multivitamin, because it really is so good for your health.
Yeah, so it just makes you look so much younger.
And did you like the salad? Yeah, it's really nice. And you don't even have to have the lettuce in that. You can just do straight chicken. It's beautiful, just like a Waldorf salad with apple and pear, and just with the poppy seed dressing. It's lovely. And even the kids, the kids eat their salads. If you put that on the salad, because it's got that little bit of sweetness, you'll probably get your children to eat the greens. So
we get a lot of people coming into the shop and saying, well, thank you for that salad. We could never get our kids to eat salad or vegetables. We pour that all over it, and they just go mad over it, and must be good.
Yeah, it's proved to be a big seller. So does anyone else want to ask anything? No, everyone's pretty much.
Well, Agramato is right at the start when you pick the trees. So you've got the raw olive, just straight off a tree. You've got, well, in our case, we've got raw lemons we've just picked off a tree, raw limes picked off a tree, and we put that in the processing side so it's crushed and it's mixed together. So when it goes through the malaxing, it's malaxed with the olives, lemon and lime, and then it goes through an extraction process, and that's what separates the oil, because you're getting the oil out of the rind of the lemons and lime, and obviously you're getting the oil out of the olives, and that's what aggramato means. Whereas with infused, I've bought some lemon oil, and I've got some extra virgin olive oil, and I've just mixed it together so I can alter the potency or vary. It makes it more consistent. Whereas our lemon and lime, that's very seasonal, because when we're processing, well, as I said, we had 35,000 trees. Our processing goes for about 6 weeks, and you're trying not to get such a robust oil to take away the characteristics of the lemon and lime. So I sort of hand select the trees. Oh well, that oil's nice. That's what I'm going to put towards my lemon and lime at the end of the processing season. So that's the main difference here. Yeah. And you can really taste the difference if you just got a lemon infused oil compared to like our lemon and lime aggramato. When you have an aggramato, you won't go back to the infused, because there's just so much difference in the freshness.
Yeah. And every year too, that's another thing. Every year, olive oil, because it's grown, the seasons change every year. So every year, like we never have one year that oil tastes the same. It's all similar, but like when we had the drought, our oil was very, very strong. When we had a lot of rain, our oil is quite mild. So every year, I think it's the same with wine as well.
Yeah.
But every year, it's
different characteristics each year, and trees and maturity of the trees as well. It's when we're storing our oil, we store everything on varietal basis, and then you make your blends accordingly to what characteristics the oil has, because some oils are just too strong. So just like wines, you like this wine, no, I like that one, and everyone's got different palates. So you're trying to create a oil that suits the general public.
Where do we buy it? Well, I think Sarah's just handed out flyers. Are you from Melbourne? Yep. No, we don't have to have a stand here today, but there's lots of places in Melbourne, or you can email me direct or ring and we can post it to you.
Yep.
So does anyone remember how many thousands of trees we have? 35? That's right. Put a bottle of that chili oil. What other question, Dale? What have we been for the grand champion of the Victorian Award for tonight?
That was one. There you go.
Sorry? That we won for the chili last year. This year, no, not the chili. We won. Yeah, what's it called? What was the one that we won for? Lemon lime, aggramato. Yeah, that's right.
Don't say infused.
Do you want the poppy seed or the lemon and lime? What would you like? Which one did you like?
This one?
The award-winning one?
Oh, good.
Alright, does anyone else want to know anything? But I think that probably wraps it up. Good.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone for coming.